Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have a new pen here for review and I just wanted to show you this pen. But before I show you the pen, let me show you this. So this is how the pen comes packaged, and this you can see here is a beautiful wax seal, and this is from Black Robin Pens, and this is from maker Meg. So this is the kind of sort of presentation that you will receive when you receive this pen. So I wanted to show you this. This is a really beautiful presentation. So you get Meg's details here, and it's going to be a little bit hard to get this on camera. Maybe I can get it there at an angle. So Black Robin Pens, handmade writing instruments created by Megan Blackburn. And commissions are also available, and that's her Instagram and also her email address as well. So I would definitely suggest that you check her out. And then the rear side of that, you can see the Black Robin Pens, and that is the logo there. What she also provides with the pen and with that business card is this certificate of authenticity, which I really do like, because the amount of times I receive a pen for review and I have to go back to the custom pen maker and say, what model is this? What is the length of this? What nib does it have? What is the material? So I am really, really glad that Meg actually provides this out of the box, because I didn't need to actually contact Meg for any of this detail. So the model name here is the Iago, and the material is a glitter kieranite acrylic. The colour is a silver stardust. The nib is a Yovo number 6. The cap length is 137mm. The barrel diameter is 12.8mm. The section length is 20mm. The cap to body threads are M13 times by 0.8 triple start. Section threads are M10 times 0.8 triple start. And this was created on the 31st of December 2020. So let me show you this pen in a little bit more detail here. So it comes in this pouch here, and it doesn't need a pen box at all. So if I remove the pen here, you can see why I went for this pen. So this is a really beautiful glitter pen, and I saw this available on Meg's Instagram. Somebody else snapped it up before me, and then back in December 2020, it was actually on New Year's Eve, Meg actually said to me, hey, look, I've got this, I've made another one, I've got some more material. Would you like to have the pen, and you can have first refusal? And I said, sure, yes, definitely. So I picked this one up, and I have to say I really do like this material. You can see there it is a beautiful glitter. Now it is it's called a glitter kieranite acrylic, and what I will show you here is that the acrylic is actually see-through, so you can probably see it just around about here, that on the cap, that there are areas where it is a clear acrylic, but then you have this sort of infusion of glitter going on, and I think you can see it here. You can see up to this point here is more thicker, and that's where the nib would screw in and butt up against, so that you get a dry seal, so that the pen or the nib isn't going to dry out. But you can see here this material is really quite stunning. So I do like this material a lot. The pen itself is, I thought it might be a little bit too short for me and maybe a little bit too thin, but now that I actually have this in my hands, I'm really liking it. The pen is actually a decent size, and the section is a little bit of a concave going on here. You can just see there's like a pinch point here, and then it flares out. It has a Yovo number 6 size nib. I did ask Meg for a medium nib. I have a lot of broad Yovo nibs. I typically like broad nibs, but in the last couple of custom pens, I've been going with a medium Yovo nib. So I asked Meg if she could get me a medium nib, and that way then I can swap it out with a broad nib if I want to. Now, you will see that these are flat ends here, and they're just slightly rounded off, so it's not sharp in any way. If I unscrew the body here, you'll see it is a standard international converter. I believe it's a Schmidt converter, and you can see here that I do actually have some glitter ink in here. So this is a Diamine Shimmertastic ink moon dust that I've put in here, because I thought that that might complement this pen a lot. And you can just see there that that is a really beautiful glitter going on. So I have to say, I really do like the finish here. You can see that although this is a rounded flat end, you can see there that it really is tapered quite nicely. And you have the threads here as well. You can see, and I just find that this is made to a really high quality standard. I think Meg is doing a really good job at polishing the pen parts here, and this really does, as you can see, just shine on camera. That is an amazing polish. So I think Meg is doing some really, really good work, and I'd like to actually see some more pens from Meg, because this really does appeal to me. Now, this is the Iago, and this is one of the smaller pens. Now, she does make a lot more larger pens as well. So again, that might be something that I might like to take a look at a little bit more in the future. But for me, this really is a lovely pen, and I do like a little bit of glitter from time to time. And I saw this, and I thought this was a really good pen. Now, you will see here that the cap is more wider than the body, and there is a bit of a step down here that you'll see. That doesn't bother me, and clearly there's no clip as well, and that doesn't bother me either. I don't need clips on my pens. I don't put pens into my pockets and clip them into my pockets. I tend to put them into pen cases and notepad or folio cases, and they normally have straps for the pens anyway. But I just like this material, and I like the workmanship that that Meg has done with this pen. I think it really is a good quality polish, and the cuts are very, very good as well. So, and you can see there that that is just a stock Yovo medium nib with an ABS plastic feed. Now, you can't post the cap, and it's not, this model is not designed to post, but again, that doesn't bother me at all. I'm not normally a cap poster. So if you do have really large hands, then you might want to go for a slightly longer model perhaps, because I guess here, like, this is actually very comfortable in my hand, but I guess if you hold it up more on the threads, or if you have a much larger hand, then it's possible that this model might be a little bit too small for you. But still, at 137 millimeters capped, and I think it's around about 128 millimeters cap. We'll have a look in a moment. I think this is a really, really, really good pen. So I'm very, very happy with the not only the material, but the workmanship that Meg has done on this pen. It's really, really good. Now, the price of this pen comes in at around about 120 to 125 pound plus postage, which again, I honestly think for a custom pen is actually a really good price. I have to say that whenever I see Meg post 2, 3, or 4 pens on her Instagram page, they all disappear pretty quickly and are sold. So I think Meg has definitely got the price point really right, and I'm hoping that she continues to get a lot of good business as well. So I think with that, let's do a size check. We'll do a weight check. We'll do a pen comparison, and then we'll do a writing sample. So I have a new measuring device here that I'm going to use, which was sent to me by a friend, Ali, and her husband. So the length of the pen, we are looking at about 137 millimeters in length. The length of the cap, we are looking at about 60 millimeters in length. And then the length of the body, including the nib, we are looking at, let's see, about 124 millimeters in length. So this is not quite an oversized pen, but you can see here in the size of my hand, this is still a very good size. So normally an oversized pen, I would say, would be around about 128 millimeters in length in my hand. So not quite an oversized pen, but still pretty good. Now we'll do a weight check. Now, the full weight of the pen, and I'm going to have to try and stop this rolling away because it doesn't have a clip. We're looking at just a smidgen under 20 grams in weight. So, or actually it's 20. So this is inked up as well, I would say. So it could be around about maybe sort of 16 grams in weight. The weight of the cap, we're looking at 6.4 grams in weight. So that is a very light cap. And then the weight of the body inked up, we're looking at just under 12 grams in weight. So this really is quite a light pen, but it's a pen that I am really liking a lot. And you can just see here that this glitter really does pop really well. So I'd like to see this in a few other colors as well, I think, this pen and model. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Pelikan M600 turquoise white. We have a Pelikan M805, and this is the vibrant blue. We have a Leonardo Officina Italiana Momento Zero, and this is in the blue Hawaii. We have an Atelier Lusso Carina, and this is in the black ice Alumilite. We have a Benu Scepter number 6. We have a Black Robin Pens Iago. We have a Santini Italia, and this is the Libra in the amber. We have a Bespoke British Pens Conway Stewart in the Series 100 Red Stardust. We have a Visconti Homo Sapiens Midnight in Florence and a Visconti Homo Sapiens Blue Lagoon. So this is the Black Robin pens, and it is the Iago. Now this comes with a medium nib, that's what I asked for. It's a Yovo number 6 size nib, and it is a steel nib. Now the ink in here today is Diamine, Shimmertastic, and it is Moondust, which I thought would be a nice ink comparison because, or ink pairing, because this is a grey ink with a grey pen, and it has silver particles or glitter in the ink. Now, in terms of the line variation, we are getting a medium line here. If I push it a little bit harder, you can get a little bit more line variation out. This is a steel nib, so you're not going to get a huge amount of line variation. And you can see some figure of eights. And again, like you can see, there are no hard starts or skips to this nib whatsoever. Now, in terms of ink wetness, let's take a look. Now, I will say that this is typically Diamine Shimmertastic ink, because it's got glitter in, tends to be quite dry. So this is a dry writing pen at the moment. If I were to not put a Shimmertastic ink in there, I think this would actually be a lot wetter. So I'm just going to put Meg's card there. So what do I like and what do I not like about this pen? Well, I like everything about the pen. I do like the material, I like the size, and I like the weight. Not having a clip doesn't bother me. I know it does bother some people. There is a little bit of a step down here from the cap to the body, but honestly, you see that with a lot of pens. So for me, this really, there is nothing that I dislike about this pen. I think Meg has done some really good work on this pen, and I'm really happy to add this pen to my collection, and I'm sure I will see many more pens that Meg's going to create, and if there's a material there that I like, then I will probably contact Meg again and see if I can either buy the pen or get a pen made from her. So there you have it. That's my Black Robin Pens Iago review. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.